LittleShifu! How does a giant ship made of heavy metal float peacefully on water without sinking? It almost feels impossible, doesn't it? The secret is density and something called buoyancy. Water has a relatively high density, and ships are designed to be less dense than water overall. Even though ships are made of heavy steel, most of the inside is filled with air. This lowers the ship's average density. When a ship is placed in water, two important forces act on it. A downward force, caused by the ship's weight and gravity, and an upward force, called buoyant force, created by the water. As the ship sits in water, it pushes water aside. This is called water displacement. The displaced water pushes back upward on the ship. If the upward force becomes equal to or greater than the ship's weight, the ship floats. This idea was explained by the Greek scientist Archimedes. It is known as Archimedes Principle. The principle can be shown using this formula. FB equals rho GV. Here's what each symbol means. FB means buoyant force, the upward force pushing the ship up. Rho means the density of the liquid. G represents gravity pulling the ship downward. V represents the volume of water displaced by the ship. The more water the ship displaces, the stronger the upward force becomes. That's why a tiny, solid metal nail sinks. But a huge, hollow ship floats. A ship will sink only if too much water enters inside, or if the ship becomes too heavy, or when its overall density becomes greater than water. So the next time you see a giant ship floating on the ocean, remember, it floats because water pushes upward with enough force to balance its weight. For more such informative science videos, subscribe to LittleShifu.